Home is security for me. I don't have to walk outside. I can walk out the backyard, but I can't. Sometimes I don't walk out the front yard. I don't even go 2 paces to the mailbox. So more or less, this is it. This is where I feel safe. With the photos and the everything that's around in my home, it's like all my family's here, so I don't need to go anywhere. That's where I get my motivation from too, for my kids. You know, the sport and stuff. And if you don't pay for these things for your children, and if you don't be there for them, things do get bad, you know, for them and for yourself, you know. So at the end of the day, you've got to be strong. Yeah, when I have an anxiety attack, it's like if I'm dying. It'll come from my feet and it'll creep all the way up. It's very frightening because when you first have an attack, it's just like you're dying. You're having a heart attack, yeah, or a stroke. That's how I was looking at it, because death is a big part plays in my family. So with me anyway, and I think, well, an anxiety attack, well, I'm going to have a heart attack and die. When family dies and close friends and stuff, I go back into a shell where it's like, oh, well, that's going to happen to me. I can't leave the house and I can't go and see family. Before I recovered, things was very dark. Locked myself away in a room, wouldn't come out. I had everything in darkness, everything. And even at my mum's house, in her room, 3 months I stayed in her room. Wouldn't talk to anyone, didn't want to even interact with my children, nothing. That was the biggest step, is walking out of the house and going over and seeing Marlene.
Come in, ladies.
And telling her, yes, I need help. I need to see somebody. I need to start knowing how to handle anxiety.
So that stops that part of the anxiety?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it?
It sure does.
So we'll do that now.
I need to know how to get on a train again and a bus. But that's going to take a fair while, but hopefully one day I'll be able to do that. Once you see a little bit of light, then you know you're on your way to recovering and being a normal person again. It's getting there. I go to the mailbox now. I get my mail out. I do go to the shop, but it's not like spend hours over at the shop. It's like an in and out and getting home and just being safe again, I think. My family has been there for me, especially my mum. She suffered with depression for nearly 15 years, so. And my big brother, Reg, because he's a schizophrenia, he kept saying, you need to stay off the alcohol, you need to take your tablets, you need to go to your counselling sessions for a whole year, he said, and then you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's happening. Some advice I can give to families out there is that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up on yourself, because you're always going to put yourself first, and stick to your medication. Don't go off of it. Medication is your friend when you got mental illness. It is. It's your best friend, and you've got to take it all the time. Put yourself first. Get yourself better first, and then everybody else will come afterwards.